What's the deal? What's the deal? Shout out to everybody coming through, man. We about to go and get this shit started real quick, man. What's going down with everybody, bro? Shout out to YouTube for making this possible, man. We got Pooh Shiesty on the screen, dog. Everybody talking about Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Pooh Shiesty trying to get up out there. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get up out that motherfucker, man. But as we see, yeah, they ain't letting you up out that motherfucker, boy. Hell nah, you don't know how to listen. Yeah, if you knew how to listen and pay attention, you probably would have had some action. But it seemed like when they let you up out that motherfucker, you want to do what you want to do. So yeah, man. We ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't gotta worry about it, Pooh. Yeah, tell Pooh Shiesty he ain't gotta worry about them goddamn people releasing him. Hey, I talk about nigga. Yeah, they did it like hell nah, we ain't letting you go, nigga, cause we know you gonna go out there and do some more shit. Yeah, they ain't letting you go, bro. They know you'll fuck up. All right. What's the deal, man? Y'all double tap that screen and hit the like button, man. We about to pull up some of this other shit, man. We got some more shit we about to pull up real quick. All right, damn, what the hell I'm at with it? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, why I made with it. Here we go. Playlist. Let's see we gonna play Key Media first. We gonna see what Key Media talking about. All right, here we go. Bam.
Traveled to Texas to attend a meeting with his photographer MM, his close friend BP, and his other two former police officers, security guards, CWTD. Remember the security guards well because they make another statement that we're going to get to as well. It says William Jr. arrived to the recording studio with William Sr., his fellow Chopper Gang leader and Memphis recording artist Rodney Wright Jr., which of course is Big 30. His close friend Kadarius, I'm not going to read all them dudes. Those are non-factors. They just happen to ride along for the ride and be crash dummies. So let's skip that.
Nah, facts.
One side of the recording room, William Jr. demanded RD release him from the contract, produce a printed contractual release for RD to sign. So some of this stuff we know, but they are throwing in extra details like what they're about to show down here. It says, was later recovered from William Sr. emails, refused to sign. So he refused to sign it. It says release paperwork prompting Jr. to instruct Wright Jr. to bring him his bag. 30, pass me that Drake, literally from the song, right? It says when Wright returned with the bag, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol. We know that. Unsatisfied with merely obtaining a written release of the contract, Williams Jr. announced that he wanted to film. So it was Pooh Shiesty's idea to actually film Gucci Mane, right? And who filmed it? Wright Jr., which of course is Big 30. So Big 30 recorded RD on his cell phone, stating that Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017. All the while, co-defendants DeMarcus Glover, who had entered the recording room as an altercation ensued, blocked the door holding a Draco. So this was the video of them having Gucci Mane pretty much say that he, of them extorting Gucci Mane. This is Gucci Mane right here. RD, his face is blacked out. This the one of their partners with the Drake by the door. Pooh Shiesty, of course, is right here. And then Big 30 is actually holding the camera, right? So here it goes. It says left is depicting William Sr. holding a document in the recording room, which is the release form. Also featured are Williams Jr., right there in the black and RD in yellow. Of course, that's Gucci, right? It says, let's get to the next part. After obtaining RD's signature and verbal release of contract, Williams Jr. robbed RD of approximately $450,000 worth of personal property, including his wedding band, a watch, a pair of earrings, and the cash RD was carrying in his pocket. With signed release, the RD jury in hand, Williams Jr. and Wright Jr. forced RD, which is, of course, Gucci Mane, back into the control room at gunpoint, hands raised. So they got all this on camera now. It says, there the violence continued. With Wright Jr., Big 30, and two other co-conspirators blocking an exit door with firearms drawn while the co-conspirators robbed MM and BP at gunpoint. During this offense, MM has described that he was choked to the point of near consciousness, while BP has recounted to investigators that Williams Jr. held the barrel of this Draco to the back of his head. Williams Jr. and his co-conspirators subsequently exited the larger building. encompassing a music studio through one set of doors, while RD, MMCW, and TD left through the other and called 911. At the detention center, at the detention hearing, the magistrate judge correctly assessed Williams Jr. danger to the community and flight risk and ordered he be detained. Williams Jr. was apprehended at Frisco, Texas Department on the morning of April 1st, 2026, and he made his initial appearance in front of the Honorable Magistrate Judge Tolliver at April 3rd, 2026. His probable cause and detention hearing were held on April 8th, 2026, where FBI Specials Agent Pamela Hansen testified for the government. At the conclusion of the hearing, the court ordered Williams Jr. to be detained, finding that the weight of the evidence against is strong. She particularly troubled by his prior criminal history and Williams Jr. participation in criminal activity in a case while under supervision. So they're like, man, listen, lock this up. He is a real deal, not just a menace to society, but he's a menace to society while he's already been under supervision of some of the toughest federal supervision, period, right? Since the court further highlighted his history of violence and weapons charges, his history of substance abuse, and determined that Williams Jr. violated the most restrictive of his conditions that were imposed by the BOP, which of course wasn't taking his test. Y'all gonna see the text messages later where he pretty much
that nigga paperwork.
Right? It says that any conditions, combination of conditions she could impose now, they're almost the same that would reasonably assure Williams Jr. appear as required and the safety of the community or another person if released. This is legal standard. And reviewing a magistrate judge's order to pretrial release, the district court acts, or we ain't gonna read all that. There's a whole bunch of legal talk, like a no vote and all that stuff. Read all that. Let's skip past that, right? It's argument analysis. Neither the facts or the circumstances of the offense nor Williams Jr. personal characteristics have improved. So they're saying even though Pooh Shiesty is locked up, his characteristics have not improved. This dude is still a menace, and he's still got control over gang members that he can have him do anything, even while he's behind bars. It says his characteristics had Junior's personal characteristics have improved since the April 8th detention hearing. In fact, the strength of the government says, let me start with neither the facts and circumstances of the offense nor Williams Jr. personal characteristics have improved, so it has not improved. It says, in fact, the strength of the government's case has only increased, including through locating the contract Williams Jr. forced RD to sign and the video of RD's kidnapping and extortion itself. This alone literally says that they have the video that they, of course, got because Big 30 recorded it. But not only did Big 30 record it, Pooh Shiesty wanted Big 30 to record it, right? It says the evidentiary gaps that Williams Jr. used as a foundation for, and also I wonder, how did they get evidence and proof that Pooh Shiesty told Big 30 to record the video, right? Who told them that? So that leaves a little gray area for people to think, okay, what is Big 30 doing any type of telling rather than snitching? Because how do they know that he told them? Because that part wouldn't have been on camera. The only footage they got is Big 30 recording the footage. How do they know that Pooh Shiesty told them to record? Well, I guess some of the people that was getting kidnapped probably told them that. It could be that way too, right? But anyways, it is almost equally pervasive in Williams Jr. request in a theme that he has previously demonstrated compliance with conditions of home confinement. However, a subsequent and ongoing investigation into Williams Jr. behavior once released from BOP paints a different picture. With his repeated failure to comply with the terms of his home confinement further underscores the lengths he will go to subvert conditions set by court or government authority and the danger he poses to the community if released. As explored below, all four sections factors heavily in a favor of Williams Jr. detention, and no condition or combination of conditions exists that could reasonably mitigate these risks. So they're pretty much just saying that they're about to read off why he's just an extreme risk, right? Number one, the nature of the circumstance offenses were pre-planned, violent, and gratuitous, right? It says Williams Jr. stands at the center of this armed kidnapping, robbery, and extortion. It was Williams Jr. who summoned the victims to Dallas. It was Williams Jr. who set the violence on January 10th in motion when RD refused his demands, pulling a Draco from his bag and pointed at RD, with Gucci Mane, and ultimately escalating an argument into an armed confrontation. It was Williams Jr. who brought with him armed gang members to a meeting, armed gang members to a business meeting, betraying his own expectation that the encounter would devolve into violence. And it was Williams Jr. who, after robbing RD Gucci Mane, facilitated physical violence, and that the threat of the firearms from his co-conspirators to rob MM and BP and RD's security team from entering the room. Williams Jr. refused to be satisfied holding RD at gunpoint to sign a release. Instead, he continued to terrorize the victim by stealing their personal valuables. I mean, that is insane. I ain't gonna cap. The victim's statements provided to law enforcement on the day of the offense, as well as their statements in subsequent interviews with investigators, recount that they feared they would be executed by Williams Jr. and his fellow co-conspirators. This fear is not unfounded during the robbery that famously led to Williams Jr.'s previous federal conviction. 2 victims were shot and wounded. For the victims and the witnesses of Williams Jr.'s instant offense, the trauma of the incident has not dissipated in the subsequent months with security officer CW, recounting that the fear and his family still experienced in the letter to the court. So this is saying that Gucci Mane's security officer, who was a retired police officer, wrote a letter to the judge pretty much saying he is still in fear for his life and for his family life if they were to ever release Pooh Shiesty. It says, taken together the circumstances of the offense and Williams Jr.'s crucial role in his commission, this factor weighs heavily in favor of his detention. Number 2, the weight of the evidence against Williams Jr. is extraordinarily strong. The burnt of Williams Jr. argument in favor of his pretrial release is premised on his perception that the weight of the evidence in a case does not support detention. But in arguing this factor disregards a substantial portion of the government's case. The case includes the cooperation of all 5 victims and witnesses' cell phone location data and surveillance video placing the co-conspirators at the scene. And the video, Wright Jr. filled with RD in a recording room, being forced to declare that Williams Jr. was dropped from his label and released from his contract. Judge Challever called this evidence strong on April 8th on a recording that did not yet include the release paperwork or the video. Both have now been recovered. Among other evidence, the government case includes not 1 but 5 cooperating victims and witnesses. So there's 5 people cooperating, victims and witnesses. It says Williams Jr. motion erroneously asserts that the sum total of the government's case rests solely on a single victim, RD, who he further claims has now publicly recanted. Preliminary, it is telling that Williams Jr. provides no exhibits, evidence, context, or citations to support the repeated assertions in his filings that any victims of this offense have publicly recanted. Aside from his conclusory assertion of the same, the government is presently unaware of any statements that made by any of the victims that in any way challenged. They have the video footage of this, fam. This just anyways. Consistent narrative provided to law enforcement since the very date of the incident that RD was forced to sign a release contract. Let me tell you what this is saying. All this is saying is that, hey, the people that was robbed at gunpoint on camera have now came out and said, hey, that didn't happen to me. Hey, nothing, bro. This is just not looking good, right? Continues and it says, William Jr., that he was then forced to provide a verbal release captured on video, that he was then robbed for his possession inside of the recording room, and that after his initial extortion and kidnapping, William Jr. and his co-defendants continued the kidnapping and robbery of the victims in the control room. In April 2026, after each co-conspirator had been apprehended, investigators conducted follow-up interviews with all 5 cooperating witnesses and victims. Each remained consistent with their prior accounts and reaffirmed their cooperation with the prosecution. Williams Jr. contention that the single witness has recounted is unsubstantiated by anything in this motion and refuted by the victims and witnesses' consistent accounts of the offense. So Pooh Shiesty lawyers coming out and saying, hey, listen, the people who said that they were robbed is coming out now and saying that, hey, man, none of this happened and they don't want to talk. But then the government, the feds, like, no. We did another interview with these people and they've coming out and they pretty much said the exact same thing. And they're still recanting the same verbiage and words that they were saying whenever we first interviewed them. They're saying it now, and they're saying they don't want Pooh Shiesty free. It says the victim statement are corroborated by the digital and physical evidence gathered in a course of this investigation. The government provided physical evidence at the April 8 detention hearing, leg monitor, surveillance footage, and a receipt from Staples and social media posts from the stolen jury. Since then, it has recovered a copy of the release of the contract and video of the kidnapping, both of which corroborate the victim accounts. Williams Jr. claims that no physical evidence exists and is flatantly wrong, right? Even at this juncture with the, okay, we can skip past that. It just consistently saying that they're capping. C, the defendant premature jurisdiction argument does nothing to rebut the strength of the evidence and moreover fails as a matter of law. Williams Jr. argues that there is a genuine question whether the charged conduct is a federal crime. So Pooh Shiesty is like, hey, this ain't no federal crime. What? And it says, and that this should weigh against his detention. He is wrong. As a threshold matter, the argument challenges only the kidnapping charges. Even if Williams Jr. were to prevail, the Hobbs Act extortion and conspiracy count will remain. Briefly entertaining the merits of this jurisdiction argument, notwithstanding that the proper vehicle to raise and litigate this concern is through a motion to dismiss. Williams Jr. misunderstood that what it requires. The government satisfies the interstate commerce nexus by showing that the defendant used any means, facility, or instrumentality of interstate or foreign commerce in committing. Pretty much just saying, listen, Buddy was willing to get cars, spend money, get gang members, all to commit this crime, right? Is this jurisdiction element? Let's get past this part. That's just what I just told you. That's pretty much what it's saying. So let's see. Noting that a telephone used in a kidnapping can be classified as a means, facility. Okay, cool. Yeah, they use a phone. Okay, so now let's get to the part of the text messages that they recovered, right? I would imagine they got this from Big 30 phone. So the first message is from Michael Myers. It says, I need 6:30 for Saturday, pulling up on WAP. Somebody say plus, and then Pooh Shiesty said plus 2 drivers. So he needs 6 certified members and then 2 drivers, right? To drive down to Dallas or drive down wherever they about to do the hit or whatever. Well, not the hit, but the robbery, right? The next person say overstood. Somebody say what we need to do. And then say bet. Somebody say bet, I'm here. So pretty much everybody's agreeing that they're there. The next message say 30. Where you at? Bets. And 30 said finna leave the 8. It's on Shiesty and who he picked to come. I got the cat, the TRX. These O's drink gas though, and everybody can't go to cuz house at all them folks be tripping. So pretty much this is them plotting and getting it all together. This message right here says above Williams Jr. using the name Michael Myers. So boom, that's Pooh Shiesty saying that. Discussing needing 630 or certified, which is believed to refer to certified gang members with 2 drivers for that Saturday. January 10th, 2026 featured in a chat are responses from, among others, co-defendants Danfu, aka Terrence Rogers, and Glizzy, aka Darian McDaniel. This evidence is more than sufficient to surpass the jurisdiction's hurdle of federal prosecution for his kidnapping. And Williams Jr. assertion that the defendant's phone itself must be used across the state lines in furtherance of kidnapping, which makes it federal. And it says simply misunderstands the law. It says D, and now remanded Scott, I don't know what the heck that name cap error in a complaint does nothing to challenge the weight of the evidence against Williams Jr. It's like Scrivener. God, okay, let's continue. It says Williams Jr. final argument rests on a Scrivener error in the complaint and his claim that 4 months have passed without any correcting it, right? But this part is not that entertaining. On the day the kidnapping, Robert Williams Jr. was still serving. Okay, we already know that as well. So let's get down to, all right, we learned about the VOA that was letting them do that stuff. Okay, cool. Some text messages. So let's see what he's about. As a condition of home confinement, Williams Jr. was also required to abstain from alcohol. Remember, I told y'all, remember that earlier, right? It said he can't take alcohol, drugs, and none of that. It's abstain from alcohol and narcotics. Nevertheless, his text messages expose his ongoing failure to do so. Began around the time of his release from BLP. So right after Pooh Shiesty got released, he immediately got to drinking and doing other stuff, right? Shit. According to the text message. Below is a sample of some of the messages. So it says, left, Williams Jr., Blue Bubbles, responding to the inquiry of what he was doing with that he was high and drunk. So somebody say, just got out the shower. What are you doing? obviously that's probably a female. Pooh Shiesty said, "High and drunk." You sleep? He say, "I'm drunk." What were you drinking? He said, I can't see it. The words are super small. I'm way over here. The TV way over the words super small. But anyways, he said he was drinking, and he said what he was drinking. Then he texted a baby, so it is a female, right? And then he said, "I'm drunk as fuck." So he kept saying he was drunk. This conduct persisted after he committed the January 10th kidnapping and extortion. And in the
Man,
words of
them
the following,
motherfuckers
knew
some
of the
bad
investigation
motherfuckers,
in
boy.
time. So he already knew it's been investigated, and they still was saying he was drunk and stuff, right? Somebody said, "What you doing?" He said, "Playing GTA, getting drunk." What's up? I just got up. I've been here, toe up. Somebody said, "You was drunk last off?" He said, "Yeah, man, passed out in the studio." It says, he said, "Give me a sec. What the F? How? Was you was drunk?" Oh, and it says, and if alcohol consumption alone was not enough, Williams Jr. even admits at one point to getting in a car accident while drunk. So he said he got into a car accident, and they wondering, like, what's going on? How? Why? Were you drunk? And he said, "Yep, but somebody hit me, but somebody actually hit him." And that person say, "Dang, what the F, man, what the F?" Okay, so a few more pages. These consistent violations over the entire course of his home confinement are not the lapses of somebody trying to occasionally falling short. His own text messages betray his flippant attitude that he remains sober and clean. And Williams Jr. built his official record of noncompliance while at least one VOA employee was actively helping him invade his conditions by entering fake passes so he could leave home anytime he wants, pretty much, right? Even with an insider clearing the way, he could not or would not comply. That's crazy. They like, even though he had somebody in the inside giving them day passes, letting them stay out, he still was like overdoing it and not complying at all. This is
That shit kind of crazy though, because it's like, okay, if he got somebody on the inside giving him day passes, he's still on the ankle monitor though. So it's what do they have? They will have to do something in the inside. It's I can give that shit that shit dumb. You know what I'm telling you? Like, nigga, I can give you a day pass, but you still got the ankle monitor on, so they still gonna know where you at. And it's like, nigga, I don't know. So it's like, nigga, who you getting a day pass from? You getting that shit from your parole officer or some shit? Because it looked like she set your dumb ass up. I bullshit you not. It looked like somebody set the little homie up. Like, nigga, like shit, nigga. He like, shit, fuck it. I ain't tripping. Shit, I'm just gonna show him the day pass. Like, nigga, how you got the day pass, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like something like your parole. Yeah, yeah, this nigga right here was stupid. He just didn't give a fuck. These niggas will try everything, nigga, to get over. And that be the craziest shit. Man, these niggas, man, that shit crazy, man. Them niggas, the feds all in the nigga text messages. I'm talking about you can just imagine what else they got. If that nigga was talking about drinking and shit like that, getting drunk and shit. Oh man, they got other shit too, man. They got everything they want. As you can see, nigga, they got the phone call and the text message talking about he needs 6 certified niggas. Man, how the fuck you get out of here? They get the phone call. I'm talking about, man, they got everybody big 30 text messages, man. This shit right here going down, man. I'm talking about if Gucci ain't working with the feds, nigga. I don't know who is, nigga. I'm talking about nigga shit. Mm-mm. Like when the feds doing all this. Oh shit, this shit right here funny little motherfucker, man. Them little niggas right there. Them little niggas right there was not playing with Gucci, man. Gucci was bullshitting. Gucci, you was fucking with the wrong little niggas right here, man. Hey, boy, you lucky you ain't get your head blow off and you don't tell me cause shit. That what it's looking like now. Them niggas looking like, damn, we should have went on smoked everybody in that motherfucker. Hey, that what it's looking like. They're looking like, damn, we should have smoked everybody in that motherfucker. Just imagine if them little niggas would have smoked everybody in that bitch. And still had the paperwork, nigga, talking about they out the contract. Oh shit, man, hold up, dog. They say that boy Pooh Shiesty had the Draco to that nigga Gucci head, man. I'm talking about nigga. Come on, man. Just imagine it's one in the chamber. Yeah, he got that bitch to your head, nigga, and it's one in the chamber, nigga. So anything you say, nigga, you know what I'm telling you, can get your motherfucking shit blown off. Yeah. That nigga Pooh Shiesty is popping and doing robberies with Dracos, nigga. Stop playing. That nigga Pooh Shiesty, they say Pooh Shiesty told a nigga to go get the bag. They say, man, go get my bag, dog. Oh shit. That boy Pooh Shiesty the one who got the bag on this nigga ass, dog.
This is not a defendant who can be trusted to follow court conditions, but one who treats them as an obstacle to be overcome, right? Now, we ain't even got to read the rest of that. The rest of that is just, it is what it is. But that pretty much contains, and that's pretty much everything that's inside of the documents. You got Pooh Shiesty, the text messages of him calling himself Michael Myers, pretty much saying he needs 6 certified members to go do the thing on Pooh Shiesty and 2 drivers as well, which he got everything he needed. They're pretty much saying that he is the leader of all of this. You also got Pooh Shiesty getting help from a VOA member, Volunteers of America. Dang, the volunteers, the nonprofits helping out Pooh Shiesty do what he do. But even with them getting help from that person, he still was violating, you know, talking about going over the day passes. So it just ain't really looking good for Pooh Shiesty at all. Also, you got them saying that Pooh Shiesty is the one that told Big 30 to record the video. It's some gray area there because we don't know if the people that got, you know, robbed and stuff and beat on side of the head, if they're the ones that told 12 of them that, or if Big 30 himself is the one that told 12 of them that, hey, I was told to record by Pooh Shiesty, but only time's going to tell. Anyways, let me know some. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about it.
The feds just found more evidence in Pooh Shiesty and Big 30's phone. And the evidence they found guarantees Pooh Shiesty is never coming home. He's going to be found guilty when he goes to court. There's zero chance he beats this case whatsoever.
Suspects involved in the robbery and kidnapping of rapper Gucci Mane have been arrested. Officials say the alleged ringleader behind the attack was rapper Pooh Shiesty. Our Crzay Olguin has been on top of this story and has the latest.
Aside from learning that the 9th and final suspect has been arrested, we've been able to obtain video which shows the FBI at Pooh Shiesty's home the day he was arrested. Take a look at that video. This happened in Memphis. Federal authorities say Shiesty was the ringleader behind the attack on Gucci Mane here in Dallas. That incident happened back in January at a music studio located off Dallas Parkway. The DOJ says Gucci Mane and 2 others were allegedly kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint. They say 9 people were involved, including Pooh Shiesty's father and Big 30. For background, Pooh Shiesty signed onto Gucci Mane's record label back in 2020. And according to the DOJ, Pooh Shiesty is the one who set up the meeting to discuss his recording contract.
As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
We've been hearing for months Pooh Shiesty is innocent. He coming home. He ain't do nothing. The feds don't got no real evidence on Shiesty. Gucci not even testifying no more. What they got him? Some pictures of him outside the studio? Where the evidence that man Shiesty be home tomorrow? Shout out to my brother, Lawyer for Workers, a.k.a. Mo. We love Mo on his channel. Mo is an amazing reporter, amazing journalist, amazing lawyer. But Mo been telling us Pooh Shiesty was going to beat this case, and this case is weak for months. The feds just responded back, it ain't. Now, the one thing we learned today, Brett, the feds will conceal what they have for as long as they can. So the feds was forced to give us the evidence today because they was responding to a memorandum of Pooh Shiesty trying to get out of jail. He was trying to get bond. And one of the clauses that his lawyers presented, yo, judge, they don't got no physical evidence on him. They don't got no real evidence that Pooh Shiesty committed these crimes. Let him out of jail. So the feds had to respond back with, no, we got a lot. We just didn't reveal it. And they revealed it all. First off, we learned today that Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane really only had one little discrepancy in their contract negotiation. Like Pooh Shiesty, for the most part, was still on board to be signed to Gucci Mane. He just wanted Gucci Mane to turn over one thing. And because of that one thing is why Pooh Shiesty crashed out. The only discrepancy they really had, which makes this thing just all that more ridiculous, Pooh Shiesty wanted Gucci Mane to give him back his masters. So they were negotiating this while Pooh Shiesty was still incarcerated. And Gucci Mane was kind of receptive and open to all the other demands, but Gucci Mane just wouldn't, under no circumstance, give him back his masters. And that's what pissed off Pooh Shiesty and led him to do this. The feds have somehow obtained the messages between Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty from Gucci Mane's perspective, which shows that Gucci Mane is still cooperating with the feds. So that lie that I guess Gucci Mane stated where he's not talking no more, he's not cooperating with the police, that's cat. Pooh Shiesty's lawyer was misled because Gucci Mane is still cooperating. Gucci Mane is still talking. Gucci Mane at this point is trying to get Pooh Shiesty life, bro. This is how it appears. So Gucci Mane arrives, and obviously we know the story by now. They bring Gucci to the studio, and they rob Gucci, and they got it on camera where Gucci Mane is signing the release forms. Now, Pooh Shiesty got the release forms, but he said it was not enough, so they recorded him, and he told Big 30 to record Gucci. Now, here's the thing. Until now, we were wondering, okay, do the feds got the video of like Gucci Mane saying, hey, I'm Gucci Mane, and I just released Pooh Shiesty from the contract? Because that was filmed, that was recorded. Now, we was told when Big 30 was pulled over, he like cracked his phone, he damaged his phone, so they couldn't get in the phone at the moment, but apparently the feds got a way to recover it, and they recovered it. So not only do the feds got statements from Gucci Mane and all the victims present, the feds now have the video of Gucci Mane signing the release under duress with a pistol like nearby. And the feds also got the video of Gucci Mane saying, I'm releasing Pooh Shiesty out of this contract. Now, these dummies and these nincompoops like took a video of Gucci Mane saying this with a man with an AK-47 nearby. The feds have officially announced they got the video of the robbery. This is Pooh Shiesty's daddy walking in with the contract in his hand. This is Gucci Mane right here. This is Gucci Mane right here. This is Pooh Shiesty. This is the dude with the rifle as they're getting Gucci Mane to sign the paperwork. Why would you include the dude who is holding Gucci Mane under duress? If you're going to make somebody sign a contract under duress, wouldn't you make them sign a contract under duress without the person with the gun in the video? But they got the dude with the gun in the video. In the same video, Gucci Mane is signing the contract, which falls in line with what everything Gucci is saying, which is, hey, he lured me to Dallas, brought me to the studio, pulled a gun out on me, made me sign this contract, which destroys Pooh Shiesty's initial defense of what contract. We don't know what they're talking about. He didn't sign no contract because Bradford Cohen, I think that's his lawyer. Bradford Cohen was his old lawyer. When he did an interview with Lawyer in Crime, he says, yo, Pooh Shiesty's daddy going to Staples and printing out paperwork. He was printing out rap lyrics for Pooh Shiesty. He didn't print out no contract. What contract? Now them folks got the contract. Now them folks got videos of Gucci signing the contract. So now that defense is out the window. And if you read through this contract, you will see how absolutely ridiculous that the expectations are that somebody actually signed this with a sober mind. These folks put a clause in the contract where if anything in this contract is deemed invalid, illegal, or unenforceable in any respect by a court of competent jurisdiction, the validity, legality, and enforceability of the remaining provisions shall not be affected or impaired. The party agreed that any such invalid, illegal, or unenforceable provisions shall be deemed modified to the minimum extent necessary to make it valid and enforceable, and the agreement shall be enforced as so modified. So these folks think that the courts will see this contract and that Gucci Mane, a man who's been doing record deals for damn near 20 or 30 years, will sign a contract where it says, hey, man, if this contract is 90% illegal, the courts don't got any right to deem it unenforceable.
Oh my God. Pooh Shiesty's legal team is fighting for him to get released on bond after not only Pooh Shiesty's dad, but
But they is not letting goddamn Pooh Shiesty make it, boy. Pooh Shiesty. Hey, that nigga trying to get up out of there, boy. Nigga like, man, nigga, you out of there. That boy Pooh Shiesty trying to get up out of there, and he just don't know he out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga. You was around this bitch goddamn, yeah, nigga, doing your thing, nigga, and shit, niggas will tell on you, bro. That's why shit, niggas gotta learn how to move and shit. Niggas ain't keeping it real no more. You think you gonna go goddamn rob a nigga and he ain't gonna tell the police on you? Shit, man, these niggas running to the police, nigga, as soon as it happen, man. These niggas ain't goddamn keeping it real no more, dog. So shit, nigga. They gotta learn how to make some money around this bitch, dog. You know what I'm telling you? You gotta learn how to make some money around this bitch, because if not, shit, I know it's somebody that fucked over you. So shit, you know what I'm telling you? They gotta learn how to I don't know what you niggas is on Pooh Shiesty, but yeah, this right here wasn't even it. Yeah, this right here wasn't even it, dog. I'm talking about on the phone and everything. Like, nigga, never on the phone. Niggas, like, fuck that shit. Nigga, you might as well just go pull up on them niggas. You know what I'm telling you? It's time for niggas to get off the phone, dog. Y'all ain't watch American Gangster, nigga, when that nigga was talking about never on the phone, nigga, and them niggas didn't even have goddamn cell phones back then. Like, them niggas weren't walking around with them cell phones like we got now, nigga. You niggas love talking over these goddamn phones, and that's what's been crazy. That's why niggas knew, like, shit, nigga, I don't be talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay off the phone with people. I don't talk to nobody. It ain't really no number you can get in contact with me at. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not my family or my kids or no shit like that. You know what I'm telling? And then it's a lot of families still can't get in contact with me. All I'm saying, I'm not doing a bunch of talking over them phones. If you want to fuck with me, you got to fuck with me in the streets. I bullshit you that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on around this motherfucker. Yes, sir. Hey, but nigga, I swear, nigga, like for the last, let's say about for the past, like last 10 years, man, I'm talking about a lot of niggas been getting jammed up over the phone. Like, that's like the majority of these niggas' cases, like the phone. Like, them niggas that said this on the phone, they said that on the phone, they got this message, they got that message, they got this out the phone, they got pictures of this and that. It's like, man, these phones been getting niggas a lot of time. I bullshit you not. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, dog. And it's all the setup. You know what I'm telling you? All this shit is a setup, bro. You know what I'm telling you? So I just be like, man, fuck them goddamn phones. Like, nigga, if y'all don't understand that, I be really like, fuck them phones, because I know them phones done got niggas a bunch of goddamn time. So shit, if I'm gonna be using that bitch, I'm gonna be doing the right thing on that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm telling you? Shit, nigga, it's hey, nigga, if you ain't got no burner phone, nigga, shit, hey, it's real out here. You can't, nigga. I'm talking about, nigga. Yeah, it's mandatory, nigga, have a burner phone to where you ain't even got no social media on that phone. You know what I'm telling you? Like, nigga, it's about time, nigga, if you got a phone with social media on that bitch, you leave that bitch at home. Bullshit you not. If you got a phone and this bitch got your email in it and all like that, man, it's time to leave that shit at home. It's time to start getting smarter, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you always got something that's tracking you. Long as you got your email, long as you got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and shit, you know what I'm saying, it's always something tracking you. So like niggas need to understand it's time to start leaving that shit at home, because that shit like a computer. So that bitch need to be at home. There's no reason a nigga should be walking around with this goddamn computer. You know what I'm telling you? And this bitch tracking a nigga steps. You know what I'm telling you? Hell nah. Everywhere a nigga go, this goddamn phone is pinned to something. So hell nah. So yeah, man. If I was y'all, man, I undownload them apps. You know what I'm saying? I undownload them apps, nigga, and get that shit out of my phone. Or just have me 2-3 different phones. Cause yeah, man, it's real out here. Man, how you gonna go slide on a nigga when you go slide on a nigga, they get your phone? They was like, well, we got you at the scene. Nah, hell nah, you ain't got me at no motherfucking scene. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, ain't not. You got the wrong goddamn person. Man, you niggas got to start being smart, dog. Especially, man, out here in these streets, man. Niggas can't be moving like no dummies. Niggas be out here. I'm talking about niggas ain't got no work uniform on today. Niggas. Hey, I'm talking about I'm about to get outside and get to it real quick, take care of some business, and you know, shit. If it ain't nothing else to do, I'm gonna come back to the hive, man. They got my account banned, dog. They got me banned for goddamn 7 days. So shit, I ain't gonna be able to play until the 1st. But it's all good though. Yeah. Damn, we still got like 4 more months to November. You know what I'm telling you? So shit, we still got a little minute for Grand Theft Auto to come out. Yes, sir. We still got a little minute for Grand Theft Auto to come out. I'm trying to tell you, nigga, 4 months, I'm trying to stack me up a 60 ball. You know what I'm telling you? Fuck it. 4 months, I'm trying to stack me up a 60 ball. And I know that 60 ball, that's going to get me through. You know what I'm telling you? That's going to get me through for about a year. You know what I'm telling you? That 60 ball gonna get me through for about a year. Yeah, stack me up a 60 ball and get out the way. Yeah, get out the way. Hey, nigga been thinking about a slab though. I'm like, man, you know what? Ain't nothing like, you know what I'm saying, that nigga Slim Thug downtown and got his goddamn slabs in the garage and shit downtown, man. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to have my shit downtown in the garage too. Yeah, when I pull up downtown to the condo, nigga, I'm trying to have my shit down. Yeah, I'm bullshit you not. Man, I don't know if it'll be this year or next year, but I bullshit you not, man. I'm about to go to the lot, man, and get me something for about 350, 400. You know what I'm telling you, 500. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to the lot and just bow. Yeah, let's say January 1st, nigga. Yeah, or nigga for my birthday, nigga. Yeah, fuck it, nigga. Give me another year, nigga. I'm gonna go to the motherfucking lot and bow, nigga. Fuck it. I'm gonna go to the lot, nigga, with 100 ball. Yeah, I'm gonna drop 100 ball on that bit. Nigga, the feds gonna be like, man, where you get that from? Bitch ass nigga, I got my credentials. Whole ass. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the lot and drop 100 ball, nigga. Yeah, nigga pull out drop top ghost, nigga. You niggas better stop playing around this bitch and get you some money, dog. I bullshit you not. That's all I'm on. I told y'all I'm gonna be playing the game and getting to the bread. You know what I'm telling you? So if I ain't playing the game, I'm taking care of business probably with the family, the kids, or I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, grinding. But I'm telling y'all, like that's all it is to do. You know what I'm telling about until the nigga die. That's all a nigga gonna do till a nigga die. I'll just grind, stay out you hoe ass niggas way, and just live life, nigga. I'm talking about comfortable. Yeah, I'm talking about dick shit. A nigga riding around in Rolls Royce, drop top ghost. You know, too. We got the drop top ghost. Nigga. Yeah, that same shit y'all be seeing got in and riding around there, nigga. I'm gonna show y'all the little Travis Mike Zone can do this shit too. Yeah. Now that bit probably don't be paid for, but it can get paid for. You know, tell it, yeah. Nigga, I dropped 100 ball on that bitch. Some of you niggas can't even do that. You know what I'm telling you? So yeah, I done dropped 100 ball on this bitch. And now I'm paying the $3,000 notes on this bitch. Yeah, nigga paying this bitch like it's a house, nigga. Yeah, balling on you bitch ass nigga. Yeah, this bitch mine and it's in my name, nigga. Yeah, let the feds know Lil Travis getting to it the right way, hoe ass nigga. Yeah, business is looking good, nigga. I'm trying to, hey, look, before summer over, nigga, I'm trying to have me 100 new yards. Yeah, because I'm talking about, nigga, I'm talking about we ain't cutting no yard if you ain't spending 50. You know what I'm telling you? So you gotta spend 50 for us to even pull up. You know what I'm telling you? You know, if you want the bitch, if you want us to weed eater this motherfucker, and if you want us to pick the grass up, shit, that's gonna be extra. Yeah, that's gonna be extra, motherfucker. Yeah, if you want your shit taken care of, you know what I'm telling you, this job right here probably be 100. Hey, yeah, it's going down, man. Just imagine, have you niggas ever cut 30 yards in one day? And all them yards that you cut, nigga, they was already paid for. You know what I'm telling you? Like, hey, you niggas ever cut 30 yards and the people already paid you, so them was yards that you had to cut that was already paid. So you niggas was already paid for this shit. That's the exciting thing about being a boss. You know what I'm telling you? Or nigga, if you just know what you're doing, because it's like, nigga, when you out there doing this shit, it ain't like you out there working for a check. It's like, nigga, this shit right here, nigga, they done already paid us for this shit. So nigga, we just cutting this shit so we can keep the business good. So shit, nigga, we'll be back in 2 weeks. Cause nigga, they done paid us for the whole month. You know what I'm telling you? Yeah, they done paid us for the whole month. We coming every 2 weeks. So we coming every 2 weeks. This yard right here, that's $250 for this yard right here. And then this yard right here a little bit bigger. So we charge them goddamn $250. So that's $500. You know what I'm telling? This yard right here a little smaller. So we probably charge them $40. So that's $80. You know what I'm telling you? It's different yards. So I'm telling y'all don't know what y'all missing when it come down to nigga having you a lawn service. You know what I'm telling you? Especially that what I was rolling around doing, nigga, going to these new neighborhoods, letting them know, hey man, I can come through here. You know what I'm telling you? I got a crew. You know what I'm telling you? I'm about to start me a new crew. You know what I'm telling you? Get another truck and trailer and, you know what I'm saying, put some lawnmowers on that bitch, nigga, because it's a bunch of new neighborhoods, man. You know what I'm telling you? I told y'all shit, nigga. 20 years from now, nigga down to have a lawn service, nigga. 10, 20 trucks in that motherfucker, nigga, getting it in. You know, like, boy, that nigga Lil Travis is a bad motherfucker. Nigga don't know a nigga been doing this shit. Nigga been in the game 10 years strong doing this shit. You know, that's why I've been sitting back laughing. Like, nigga, come on. And the nigga, you niggas still ain't thought of a way. You niggas still ain't got no income, cause you niggas still ain't got no business. But you niggas, I know why, cause you niggas want to be in everybody else's business. Yeah, you niggas can't conduct your own business. Niggas ain't trying to go out there and have no money. Yeah, that's one thing I knew. I'm like, man, them niggas ain't trying to go out there and have no money. I ain't about to be sitting around some niggas that don't want to have no motherfucking money, and it's all this goddamn money out here. All you gotta do is go make the shit. Nigga, you niggas lazy. You niggas sorry. You know what I'm telling you? These niggas lazy and sorry out here, bro. Like, damn, nigga. Like, goddamn, go buy something. Yeah, why you niggas ain't bought nothing yet? You niggas supposed to be getting all this money and shit. Nigga, go buy something. Shout out to the real niggas that be goddamn going to go get them something off the lot. A Rolls Royce. Them niggas getting Range Rovers, Land Rovers. But man, shout out to the niggas that's going to go get them something off the lot. Shout out to the nigga that's upgrading their cribs and shit, putting new shit up in there. That's the next thing we about to do. You don't tell our bullshit, you know. I was telling my baby mama, I said, man, they need to put a playground in the backyard. You know, I'm telling you, for the girls. Don't put a little playground back there for the girls so they can go in the backyard and play. Yeah, I'm trying to have me a duck out spot downtown so I can go play. Real shit. I'm trying to have me a duck out spot downtown, nigga, so I can go play. Nigga ducked out. Ain't nothing in this bitch but guns, nigga. Yeah. Ain't nothing in this bitch. And we ain't got nothing in this bitch but guns, nigga. And that's for a nigga thinking a nigga gonna come creep up on the nigga, man. Ain't nothing in this bitch but a PlayStation, some food, and a bed, hoe ass. Nigga ain't doing nothing in this bitch, bro. Yeah, you niggas tripping, thinking you niggas gonna rob a nigga. Man, nigga ain't doing nothing but playing the game at this motherfucker. Yeah, make sure we get security, nigga. Make sure you gotta have a goddamn key to get in this motherfucker. Yeah, if you ain't got no key, you can't get in this bitch. You can't even ride the elevator. You know, telling them the companies that are, you can't even ride the elevator, nigga. Yeah. You can't even get in the building if you don't know the passcode or if you don't have the key. Yeah, everything operate out the key, nigga. Yeah, you just can't go to the elevator and press that motherfucker and get on, nigga. You gotta have the key. And you can't even get in this motherfucking building without that pad. If you ain't got that pad, hoe ass nigga, you can't get in this bitch no randomly. Yeah, and this bitch cameraed up, nigga. It's a camera looking at you on the elevator on every hall, nigga. Yeah, this bitch cameraed up around this bitch. You seen Pooh Shiesty and them, that bitch was cameraed up around that bitch. Them niggas still went with they move. Hey, that shit crazy. Them niggas, man, I don't know. That's what I say, man. These niggas, I don't know who came up with that plan. I don't know if it was that nigga Shiesty daddy or Pooh Shiesty. Yeah, I don't know if it was Shiesty daddy or Pooh Shiesty. It looked like I don't know. Looked like it was Shiesty though, because he talking about he needs 6 certified niggas. Yeah, I don't know which one of y'all came up with that plan right there, but you know what I'm saying? That shit right there was dumb. That shit right there was dumb, nigga. I'm talking about niggas is going to see, you know, at the end of the day, see that's why I gotta go and do what I gotta do. I gotta go and come down, because you know what I'm saying? Them niggas going to the feds, so them niggas could have been the niggas that's coming down. Pooh Shiesty could have been the nigga with the drop top Rolls Royce right now, talking about Ghost. Nah, let me stop. You don't tell a drop top Rolls Royce. You don't tell he coming through that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Clean than a motherfucker, young nigga. But he crashed out. So now he don't know when he gonna be able to get out. So shit, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it for the little nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this for my niggas that's dead, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas probably had dreams they want to come down, drop top Rolls Royce and shit. So I'm doing this for my niggas that's dead and in jail and shit. Nigga at 30. Shit, I'm gonna do this shit, nigga, in my 30s. You know what I'm telling you? I'm gonna let niggas know it's possible, nigga, to do this shit in your 30s. Yeah, nigga. Nigga, yeah, little Travis nigga riding around in drop top Rolls Royce in his 30s. That little bit was bad. That little hoe had a mean hustle. You know what I'm telling you? All you gotta do is have your mean hustle. All you gotta do is have your grind, and you gotta stick to it. You gotta be focused. Some every day. You don't tell me every day you gotta focus on that shit. Make sure this shit right. Yeah, and it take time, nigga. Bullshit, you not these niggas out here playing like a motherfucker. They don't want no money, dog. Bullshit, you not these niggas out here tripping. Yeah, before I be broke, nigga, I'll be back in the projects. You know, I'll be back in the projects, nigga, with Reggie. You know, I'll be back in the projects with some Reggie. Yeah, they like that. Look, try what you got going on, bitch. I got them pounds of that Reggie. You know, for real. I know y'all tired of that goddamn California smoke. That shit don't get you high. I got some of that good Reggie. Yeah, y'all remember that good Reggie, nigga? Yeah, I got some of that good Reggie. What them old people at? You know, our old folks don't smoke dro, but they do smoke dro. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's like them old folks, they still want that Reggie. Yeah, so shit, I be catering to the old folks. Shit, selling them ices for $50, man. I got the $50 ices, man. That Reggie, man, got the $50 ounces, $40 ounces, man. Got them $40 ounces, man. Getting it in. I'll be back to selling $40 ounces of Reggie, $100 ounces of smoke. I got $40 ounces of Reggie, and I got $100 ounces of that loud. You know, tell it which one you want. You want that draw or that loud, but you know, tell it, yeah, which one you want. $60 difference, baby. This shit right here get you high, and this shit right here get you higher. You know, tell them which one you want, baby. Got me fucked up, nigga. I'll be back to getting rich off grams, nigga. Have you ever got rich off grams before? Nigga, have you ever nigga bought some pounds before, nigga? And you know, nigga, every gram you gonna make it $5, $10 out that bitch. Yeah, nigga. All right, man. How many pounds? I'm okay. This 448 right here. So shit, we $10 a gram on this motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. Was you niggas buying pounds and selling grams for $20, nigga? Hey. Yeah, nigga, was you? Hey, that's what I say. I don't think these niggas was the ones that was smoking when this shit was goddamn $25, $30 a gram. Cause half these niggas was in jail. If you want to look at it, I think half these niggas was in jail. That smoke, half in there. Them niggas don't. Nah, these niggas would not see. Yeah, these niggas don't know nothing about that early 2000. Them niggas was in jail. Yeah, that's what's crazy. That's what we're gonna talk about on the next show, the early 2000s, because you niggas was in jail. So you niggas don't know nothing about the early 2000s. Y'all was locked up. That's why y'all ain't got no money. See, if you wasn't here in the early 2000s, you didn't know how to grind. That's why you niggas stuck. Okay, yeah, I get it now. All right, yeah, I'm gonna help you niggas out. Put you niggas on game, dog. Give me a little minute. Let me get myself together, dog.